Every day, the Earth moves beneath us. Tectonic plates grind, oceans crash against the seafloor, and molten rock churns miles below the crust. But every once in a while, the planet makes a sound. A sound so strange, so powerful, or so unsettling that scientists struggle to explain it. Tonight, we are descending into the hidden world beneath our feet, a world of pressure, darkness, and ancient forces. These are the 10 creepiest sounds ever recorded inside the Earth. Put on your headphones and listen closely. Some of these sounds were never meant for human ears. 1. The Taos Hum, a whisper no one can escape. In the early 1990s, residents of Taos, New Mexico began reporting something unusual, a low, persistent hum that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at once. Only a small percentage of people could hear it, yet those who did described it as maddening. A vibration deep in the skull, a droning tone that followed them indoors, outdoors, even into the desert. Scientists arrived with microphones, seismic sensors, and electromagnetic detectors. They found nothing. No machinery, no geological activity, no measurable sound waves. Some researchers suggested tinnitus. Others blamed distant industrial noise. But the people of Taos insisted this hum wasn't in their heads. It was coming from the Earth itself. To this day, the Taos Hum remains one of the most persistent unexplained acoustic mysteries on the planet. 2. The Earth's heartbeat. Microseisms beneath the waves far below the ocean's surface. Waves crash against the seafloor with unimaginable force. These impacts create tiny vibrations, microseisms, that travel through the entire planet. When sped up, they sound like a slow, rhythmic heartbeat, a pulse, a reminder that the Earth is constantly moving, even when everything feels still. Microseisms are so consistent that scientists use them to monitor storms on the other side of the world. Some researchers even believe these vibrations subtly influence animal navigation and human sleep cycles. It's as if the planet itself is alive and breathing. 3. The Mariana Trench Bloop, a sound too large to explain. In 1997, hydrophones deep in the Pacific Ocean captured a sound so loud it could be heard across nearly 5,000 kilometers. It rose in pitch like a living creature, but its volume was far beyond anything biological. The sound was nicknamed the Bloop. At first, scientists wondered if it came from an unknown giant sea creature, something larger than any whale ever recorded. Later studies suggested it might be ice fracturing in Antarctica. But here's the unsettling part. The Bloop's acoustic signature doesn't perfectly match any known natural source. It remains one of the loudest unexplained sounds ever recorded on Earth. Whatever made it was enormous. 4. The Earth's core bell ringing, a planet that vibrates when a massive earthquake strikes. Shockwaves travel through the entire planet, even down to the core. As these waves bounce off the inner core, they create a metallic ringing sound, like a giant bell being struck. This ringing can last for hours. It's one of the few ways scientists can listen to the Earth's interior. By studying these vibrations, researchers discovered that the inner core rotates at a slightly different speed than the rest of the planet. In other words, the Earth has layers that move independently, each with its own rhythm. 5. The Siberian Hell Sound, the deep drilling enigma. In the 1980s, a deep drilling project in Siberia reportedly captured strange noises from more than 12 kilometers underground. The recording, which later spread across the internet, sounded like distant screams, metallic scraping, and chaotic echoes. Most scientists dismissed the audio as a hoax, but the drilling team did confirm several strange events: sudden temperature spikes, unexpected pressure surges, equipment failures that couldn't be explained. Whether the recording was real or not, something unusual was happening deep beneath the Siberian soil. A reminder that the deeper we dig, the stranger the Earth becomes. 6. Tectonic groans, the planet's warning signals. When tectonic plates grind against each other, they produce deep, resonant groans, low-frequency sounds that can travel hundreds of kilometers. These groans often occur before major earthquakes, acting like a warning signal from the planet's crust. To human ears, they sound like a massive door slowly opening, or a distant roar echoing through stone. Some of the most unsettling recordings come from subduction zones, where one plate is forced beneath another. The pressure is so intense that the rock itself screams. 7. Singing sand dunes, the desert's ghostly choir. In deserts around the world, certain sand dunes produce a haunting, bass-like hum when the sand shifts. The sound can last for minutes and is loud enough to echo across entire valleys. Marco Polo described it as the voices of spirits. Modern science says it is caused by grains vibrating in unison, but no one fully understands why only certain dunes sing. Some dunes produce a deep drone, others sound like a pipe organ, and a few almost resemble human voices. 8. The magnetospheric chorus, Earth's invisible song high above the Earth. Charged particles from the sun interact with our magnetic field, creating radio waves that sound like birds chirping. Scientists call it the magnetospheric chorus. These sounds are recorded by satellites, not microphones, but they're very real. The chorus can intensify during solar storms, sometimes disrupting satellites and power grids. It's the sound of the Earth's invisible shield, singing in the darkness of space. 9. Cryoseisms, explosions from the frozen ground in the Arctic and northern regions. Sudden temperature drops can cause frozen ground to crack violently. These events, called cryoseisms, produce explosive booms that seem to come from beneath the Earth. To those who hear them, they sound like gunshots or distant thunder. Some indigenous communities believed these sounds were messages from ancient spirits trapped in the ice. Modern science explains the mechanics, but the experience of hearing the Earth explode beneath your feet remains deeply unsettling. 10. The global hum, a sound heard around the world across the world. Millions of people report hearing a faint, persistent hum, especially at night. It's been documented in the UK, the US, Germany, Australia, Japan, and dozens of other countries. Seismologists discovered that the Earth constantly vibrates at extremely low frequencies, even without earthquakes. The cause might be ocean waves, atmospheric pressure, or something we haven't identified yet. But here's the eerie part. The hum is so consistent that it forms a global pattern. A sound the Earth makes, all the time. A sound no one can escape. The Earth is alive with sound, some natural, some mysterious, and some still unexplained. From the deepest trenches to the frozen north, our planet speaks in ways we are only beginning to understand. If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden voice of the Earth, make sure to subscribe for more deep dive mysteries. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and keep listening.